What's going on, guys? LA Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of my Madden 16 Fantasy Draft Connected Franchise Mode. Now, I'm really excited to bring this game to you guys because this is my first time testing out this team, first time testing out my editing skills for Madden 16. Now, I haven't edited Madden in a long time, so this was an interesting kind of experiment for me to see how I want to edit Madden now. It's kind of a decent editing job this time. I feel like I made the video a little bit too long, so I got a pretty good idea of how I want to edit videos for the future, for future games and stuff of that nature. But I'm really excited about this game, really excited to see how this team tests out, because this was actually our first game. Now, you know, I simmed the preseason. We're going straight into the regular season, so we're just kind of throwing me into the fire, seeing how we can do. And if I'm rusty, that's a big problem, because we're going to end up probably losing this game if I don't end up finding my rhythm. But something we have to be excited about is they have Matt Moore as their quarterback, and this guy's not very good. Now, you guys are probably thinking to yourself, how did they get Matt Moore as their starting quarterback? And he actually got a pretty good throw right there, but somehow his wide receiver dropped it. But for those of you who are wondering how Matt Moore is their starting quarterback, they actually had Tony Romo beforehand. And although Tony Romo was not the greatest quarterback, he's actually a 90 overall in this game because his QBR was through the roof last season. And so he's a 90 overall in this game, and he got injured somehow. I didn't check the injury, I didn't check the length of the injury, but I don't really care how he got injured or what he's injured with. I'm just excited that he's not playing me in this game. And either way, we're going to get them 3 and out right here. I'm not sure it's 3 and out, but we got him out pretty quick. And now we're going to have Jameis Winston, the one and only, coming in this game. So this first play, I had kind of a weird camera angle going on, but this worked out really well. This was a weird play for me. You see I had a little HB screen, but the way the screen worked was that the guy kind of got a quick start in his run into the right side, and we got some nice blocks right there. It's too bad he wasn't able to break through that one tackle, because he had nothing but green ahead of them after that one defender. And on this play, this will be the first catch of Odell's career in a Seattle Seahawks uniform, and the second completion of Jameis Winston's career. So far, he's starting off this game 2 for 2. Now, right here, this was kind of a disappointing play, because it kind of resembled that Eddie Lacy does not have the breakaway speed to kind of cut the corner around defender, so I had to find a new way to kind of get Eddie Lacy involved. Right? I mean, you saw on that play, he just got kind of tackled because he didn't have the speed to break around him. And then right there, we're going to get a first down by throwing it over the middle. So here, we are actually going to run the ball up the middle, and this is not Eddie Lacy. This is our backup running back. I don't remember who this is, but he actually gets what I believe is going to be one of the best runs of the day. He's going to run this up the middle, and just nobody was there to block him. And on the next play, we're going to run a play action following 2 running plays, and that leaves nothing but open space for my tight end. I cannot remember his name. That's just an easy touchdown. Oh, it's Ladarius Green, I believe who it is. And that was just an easy touchdown for him. Now, that's something I need to bring up. If you guys are doing a fantasy draft, or you're playing a franchise mode or anything, and you have a way of getting your hands on Ladarius Green, unless you have Jimmy Graham or Rob Gronkowski or a player of that nature, get this guy, because he has crazy speed. And there's not one linebacker who I have played, or there's not one linebacker who I played in this game who was able to cover him more than 50% of the time. So at about 50% of my plays, Ladarius Green found a way to get open, and that's a really good percentage for a receiver. Not only that, but I have Odell Beckham, I have Emmanuel Sanders, so if he's not open, I have so many other options. And so he was a really, really nice pickup, and that was kind of represented in this game when he was doing really well. And we are going to get an interception right now with Trey Boston, the first interception of his career in his first career game. Now, he was trying to test me deep, and Matt Moore just didn't get enough on that throw. It was a little bit too far inside, and that's an easy interception for Trey Boston, but it doesn't end up mattering because I throw an interception right back to him. Now, that was just an ugly pass, or an ugly decision from me, because I don't know why I tried to throw it so deep over the middle, especially with the safety just kind of lurking there. I just did not notice him until I threw it, and I was like, oh, well, that's going to be a pick. And that's exactly what it was. Patrick Chung got the pick right there. And now you see he's starting to work his way downfield. Hopefully Matt Moore doesn't mess it up this time, because last time he threw that deep pick, and he's going to throw it back over the middle once again. And I'm kind of getting concerned right here. He's now at the 17-yard line, 15 on this play, and then he's going to run up the middle and get himself all the way to the 12-yard line. So I'm getting myself a little bit concerned. He might finish off, or he might get his first score of the game, and I don't need that to happen. So we're going to try to step up our defense right here. And that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to throw it over the middle, and somehow he lost his gripping on the ball or something, because that was a terrible throw. It wasn't even towards anybody, it was towards the ground. But luckily, that's exactly where CJ Mosley was positioned, and he was able to get to the ground in time to get to the ball. I have no idea how he reacted so quickly, but that was a beautiful play. And not the only big play out of CJ Mosley we'll see this game. He had a lot of really important tackles, a few tackle for losses, I believe. And Mosley, another guy I'm really happy I picked up, because I picked him up pretty early. I think it was my 3rd round or 4th round selection, somewhere around there, and that's a really early pick where I got him. And so I was really hoping he'd perform, because not only is he, I mean, he's young, so I didn't know if he was going to be exactly where I wanted him to be from the get-go, but he was definitely a playmaker from the first game, so I don't have to worry about developing him as much as I originally thought it would, which was a really, really good sign, and a bright sign for the future of this franchise that I can rely on CJ Mosley for those plays that go over the middle. So right here, we're going to try the screenplay, get it out to Eddie Lacy on the left side. We're going to get some nice blocks right there. And Eddie Lacy had so much space, and Eddie Lacy, please, juke a receiver out. Come on, do something. Truck him, juke him, do something. But right there, he managed to do none of the following options. As right there, he got tackled on the open field play. And I don't know how Eddie Lacy just has no open field ability. I need to figure out what to do when I'm in one-on-one situations with Lacy, because I've tried trucking people, and Eddie Lacy just isn't trucking anybody. So I don't know if I need to try the stiff arm, try a spin move, what the problem is. But for some reason, I haven't been able to juke people out with Eddie Lacy. Now right here, we're going to get a pretty easy 45-yard field goal. But somehow, someway, Matt Prater is going to completely choke this one out and hit the front of the post. Come on, Prater, get your stuff together. That was horrible. And we are going to have to remain with the score of 7-0, as we were not able to make that field goal. So that's a little bit of an issue, but hopefully we can get another stop. Now the past 2 plays, this guy's managed to drive all the way downfield just to mess it up with an interception. So hopefully he will keep that trend, as right here, he's driving downfield with ease. You see, just getting those quick passes over the middle, and we have just no answer for that. And you see, he might just finish off the second half, or finish off the second quarter, first half, with the score, and that's something we don't want to happen. So he's at the 9-yard line. He's getting far too close to the end zone. We need to stop him somehow. See, we're going to bring a blitz up the middle, bring up the pressure, and that pressure is going to get to him. He's going to throw it too far over the middle. We are going to get the interception, and we are running, and there's nothing but green out of him. You see, Jeremy Hill is going to try to catch up, but he just doesn't have enough speed to catch up to him at this point, and he's going to make it to the end zone with ease, and that's a 99-yard pick 6. Now, I don't know who picked it off. Hopefully, it'll show me right here. I just couldn't see, but that's an amazing play. Actually, I believe that was Dwayne Gratz, now that I think about it. Dwayne Gratz, we'll just say it was him, with a 99-yard pick 6. Unbelievable play by him. As I said, I drafted him because he had nice man coverage. And right there, we had to play a man-to-man play because we were running the blitz, and it ended up working to perfection, as he was able to get the 99-yard pick 6. Isn't that just unbelievable to think about? So he was not able to finish off the first half with a score. You see, we're moving on pretty late into the third quarter. And he's trying to get a drive once again. Now, hopefully, we can just keep up the trend that we have been. And we're going to do it again. Another pick. This time by Cam Chancellor. What is wrong with Moore in this game? He is doing nothing correctly. And we are just picking him off from all over the field. I'm so stoked this game, because that's like our 3rd or 4th pick of the game. And I'm pretty sure the record, and I'm just saying this because I think I've researched it before, I'm pretty sure the record for most picks in the game is 4. We might break that record. But talking about just a new milestone, look at Kevin White, as he's going to run all the way downfield on this slant route. Somehow he broke past everyone, and nobody was able to tackle him, so they just weren't playing any safeties or something. And Kevin White's going to get his first touchdown of his career, so unbelievable play by White. And White's having a pretty nice game so far. The other big noticeable play that he had was when Jason Verrett hit him with that pass interference, which allowed us to go like 50 yards downfield. And this is just unbelievable. We're up 21-0 with the third quarter about to come to an end. There's about a minute left, and right here, Jeremy Hill is going to hit us with some moves that's going to give him like 10 yards, just because he was able to put the ice skates on some people. So you see, they're trying to work downfield now. Moore just has not been able to finish off a run well, and that trend's going to continue with another pick. This time by Kendricks, I believe his name. This time by Kendricks, and that's going to be like our 5th pick of the game now. Moore's got to get his stuff together. I can only imagine how pissed off Jeff Fisher is at this point, because this guy is throwing picks left and right now. He gets the occasional nice throw. It's right there. That was a beautiful pass. That was a dot, how some would describe it. But it's just not enough to counteract all these interceptions. I believe that's his 6th interception of the game, and there's no way that's not a record, because realistically, if a quarterback has thrown 4 interceptions in real life, they would bench that guy right away. And this time, that's Moore's 6th interception, so we are just all over him. He has too much of like faith in his ability, and he's trying to throw it and lob it over the middle, and our players are so athletic that if you're trying to lob the pass, we are going to get there in time, and we have been managing to do so with ease. And then once we get there, we have positioned ourselves in an interception position, and it's worked out great. Yes, that's our 6th interception of the game. We are doing unbelievably well, considering that when I did the draft, I just thought that we'd have a relatively good defense, but this defense has been, I mean, nothing short of unbelievable. Like, it's really been incredible. We've given up a lot of drives, though, and so we have to be concerned about in future weeks. If we, just think about it this way, in future weeks, if we had a guy like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning throwing the ball, would these mistakes still arise? And I had to come to the conclusion that no, they more than likely would not occur. So realistically, we do need to step up our defense a little bit, because we allowed them to get too close to the end zone on too many occasions. But there's no complaining. We shut them out. We got 6 interceptions, and that's got to be, we got to be a team leader for that, because I guarantee you right now, nobody Nobody else got 6 interceptions in their game. So we did unbelievably well. I'm really excited to see what this team has for the future. Now, I'm a little bit concerned though. Like I said, this was kind of our gimme game because we're playing a team that has an injured quarterback, and just that in itself makes the game much easier than it should be. And so we just got to take advantage of this one game that we got, which we did. We now have a 1-0 record, and hopefully that in itself can kind of rally our team to I don't know, to higher levels, because now we have the momentum on our side, and hopefully we can carry that momentum in for the rest of the season. So our defense is probably feeling pumped. I know our offense is feeling good. We got some nice plays going. And yeah, I mean, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and why you'd make it more interesting. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I have going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really can't wait to see how the rest of the season will treat us. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.